All right, guys. I am back, and I had to stop. I had some work-related issues, and I had to put a quick stop to the game. This is a part tutorial, part 1983 replay of Tom Seaver and the New York Mets. And we are in the top of the fourth. I had an issue also with that. I did not print out the ballpark card, so I printed them out now, and I'm ready to roll. Shea Stadium, 1-60 versus lefties, 1-45 versus righties. Johnny Bench is a righty, and we rolled a 10, which is ballpark, and a 34, and that's going to be wheelhouse. So we're going to look at the wheelhouse. Bench is 1-49 versus righties. There's nobody on. We are in the top of the fourth, no score. So let me go over that real quick. So we rolled a 10, 2d6 is a 10, and that says ballpark, and then we rolled the 34 off the ballpark card. And versus a right-handed batter, it goes 1-45. We roll a 34. So that's going to fall into the wheelhouse range for Johnny Bench. And now we're going to be rolling on Johnny Bench's wheelhouse versus right-handed pitchers, which is 1-49. And actually, it's 1-83. It's going to be some sort of a hit. Here goes. And here's the pitch from Seaver, and it's swung on, and it's driven deep to right left field. And back goes the left fielder, Foster, to the track, to the wall. That's out of here. 1-0. John Bench connects off Tom Terrific. Ex-teammates, Johnny Bench and Tom Seaver. Tom Seaver played with the Reds in 82, had an awful year, 5-14 in 82. Dan Dreesen. That's a niner. And a niner is a patient 90. And that is going to be a little ground ball and through into center field for a base hit. Dan Dreesen's on with single. Ron Oster. Again, a 9, a patient 76. And that is a ground ball to the shortstop. Okendo across the diamond, and that retires the side. All right. Let's see if we can having issues with the pen. So grab the new pen. Let's see how this does for us. That was a ground ball. There we go. All right, so it's going to be the bottom of the fourth, top of the order. Soto's retired 9 in a row. It's going to be Wilson, Ashford, and Strawberry. Nice crowd here at Shea Stadium, 1983. Mario Soto. Snake Eyes is a 79. Tough 79, and that is fly to center field. One away. Tucker Ashford, who popped up earlier. That's a defensive call. So let me show you how to do this, and that's going to be a 60, a defensive call on a 60. So let's look at the ballpark card first. That 60 is going to be, it could be a range because it goes up to 61. And it could be an error, but it has to be an F or a 1. So let's look at the fielder, see if he's an F or a 1. If he's not an F or a 1, it's not going to work. So let's see what happens. So it's going to be a range. We roll the 60. And second baseman is Oster, Ron Oster. And Oster is a Oster is a C range. So C range is 1-43. That is beyond that. So it's going to be a ball that Oster gets to. So it's a ground ball. 2 out. And it's Darryl Strawberry. Darryl struck out in his first at bat. Strike three. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. Top of the fifth. 1-0. Reds. Concepcion is up. Oh, where did that go? An 8. Seaver 8. That's a tough 66. And that is a fly ball right field. 1 out. Trevino is next. In play 75. It's going to be an out. Fly ball. Center field. 2 out. And it's Soto. Pitch from Seaver. 11. Tough 44. Strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Tom Terrific. 1-0. Reds. In the bottom of the fifth. Mets still don't have a hit. Soto's retired 12 in a row. Here's the pitch from Soto. Dave Con Kingman. That's a 6. A 6 is a tough. A 28. That's a strikeout. And that is strikeout number 4, number 5. George Foster. 3 is in play 89. That's a ground ball, shortstop. Concepcion over to first. 2 out. Ron Hodges. It's a 10. A 10 is a tough. He's 68. And that's chopped to short. Charging it is Concepcion. Throw to first. In time. 3 up, 3 down. Go to the top of the 6th. Top of the order. Gary Reedus. Tom Terrific, the pitch. It's a 6. A 6 is in play, an 88. That's chopped to short. Okendo. Low throw, scooped out by Kingman. 1 away. Fast Eddie Milner. An 8 is a tough 79er. And that's Sky at center field. Can of corn out there. 2 out. Cesar Cedeno. 2 outs. Top of the 6th. It's an 8, a tough 45. And that is a comebacker. Oh, stabbed by Seaver. Seaver's got it. Throws to first. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. Go to bottom of the 6th. Ron Hodges leading it off. Nope. So Brian Giles with Okendo on deck. And then Seaver. That's an 11. 11 is defense. So, and that's a 37. So we're going to see what's what. Error second base. Again, it's to Okendo. We looked at that before. I'm sorry, it's to Oster. Oster, and it's we're looking at a potential error second base. He's a 3. We rolled a 37. And it's going to be error. A 3 is 1 to 47. That's going to be what kind of an error? We're going to use the card and look. So we're looking here where it says error down that line. And shortstop, second base, pitcher, it's a 1-base error. So he bobbles it. Throw to first is not in time. So Giles is on an E6. Next is Okendo. Here's a pitch. That's a 9er. And a 9er is a tough 45. And that is line base hit center field. That may send Giles to third, and it says 2 bases. Runner advances 2 bases. Perfect. First and third. So Okendo hits one hard up the middle and into center field. Now this brings up Tom Terrific. We're going to let Tom Terrific bat. First and third. Infield has to be in right here. And that's a 7. A 7 is a patient, and a 0-5. Patient 0-5, and that's ball 4. So Seaver walks. Expect the unexpected, folks. Mookie Wilson with the bases loaded, infield in. Here's a pitch from, there's a pitch from Soto. Snake, that's going to be 0-0 with the bases loaded. That's going to take us to a rare play chart. I don't always use these, but when I do, it's with bases, with runners on base. Otherwise, there's a lot of injuries, and I don't want to be stopped all the time for injuries. I just turn to a defense. All right, so we're going to roll 2d6 and find out what the deal is. That's an 8, and pitcher with wild pitch rating of 30-31, and Seaver does have a 30-31. No, it's going to be Mario Soto, does not have that. So an 8, 30-31. Otherwise, D or F catcher. Let's see. The catcher is Trevino. Trevino, as a catcher, he's a B range catcher. So otherwise, a D or F catcher. Otherwise, in either case, runners advance one base. All right, pitcher with a WP is higher or higher sends a pitch to the backstop. Well, that does. He has nothing there. Otherwise, a D or F catcher misses it. So none of those things happen. So that was a waste. Let's roll again. Mookie Wilson infield in 0-8. 0-8's a tough, and we got a 0-8. I'm sorry, a 6. A 6 is a tough. 0-8 is a strikeout. Bases loaded K for Mookie Wilson, who had quite a few strikeouts last season. That's something that the batting coach has been working out with him about. Tucker Ashford, if you're still in, that's a 4. That's a tough 27. And that, it just missed being a hit. But it takes us to the out range. See what kind of an out this is going to be. Popped up. And that's behind the plate. Right there is Trevino, makes the catch near the stands. That's 2 outs. So the Mets, after loading the bases, down by 1 run. And now it's Darryl Strawberry, left-handed hitting rookie sensation, Darryl Strawberry. He's got 2 strikeouts today. Here's a pitch from Soto. That's a 5. Ballpark, 24, deep drive. And that's a 1-91 on Darryl Strawberry. There is no way this is not going to be out of here. And here's a swing, and that's driven deep to right center field. And back goes Milner, back goes Cedeno. They look up, and that's out of here. Grand slam. Darryl Strawberry puts the Mets up 4-1. Holy smokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got all of that. Gave it a ride deep into the bleachers in right center field. Darryl Strawberry. Wow. All right, so up comes Dave Con Kingman. Mets are up 4-1. And this was basically the home run happened with 2 outs. Mario Soto. That's a 5. A 5 is ballpark again. Kingman with a 1-97 off righty. And there it goes. Deep drive, left field. Back goes Redis to the wall. Looks up. That's out of here. Back-to-back jacks. Strawberry and Con Kingman. 5-1 now. Don't want to roll that 5 on Mario Soto. That's the ballpark. Holy smokes. George Foster. That's an 8. It's a tough 0-9. That's strike 3, and Foster down swinging. And that is 6 and then 7. But that retires the side, but not before the Mets pick up 5 huge runs. The big hit being Darryl Strawberry's grand slam. And that's going to be 3 hits on that. Top of the 7th. So now Seaver's got a little bit of a cushion. And I haven't really used the deck much. I mean, I've taken 5 cards from the deck. Oh, no, that's not even it. 3 cards from the deck. So I switch that over and cut them. All right. Johnny Bench. Here's a pitch from Tom Terrific. That's a tough 91. And that's chopped to short. Okendo fires the first. One away. Crazy game so far. A lot of fun. That's a 6 off Seaver, which is in play, and in play 78. That's a fly ball, center field. Mookie Wilson over. Makes the catch. 2 out. And it's Oster. 5-1 Mets. Darryl Strawberry with a grand slam. Can't wait to write this game up. 10, ballpark off Seaver. Ballpark in a 10. Ron Oster. It's a 1-35. And that ball is driven deep. Right field. Strawberry back. And that's out of here. 5-2. Ron Oster connects. Ron Oster had 11 home runs. 10 of them were off of righties. Dave Concepcion, pitch from Seaver. That's an 8, a tough 69. And that is chopped to second. Giles. And the inning's over. 1 run on 1 hit. Score is 5-2 Mets. Bottom of the 7th. Ron Hodges leading it off. Actually, all those runs in that inning were unearned because the first out was an error. And then by the time the 3rd out happened, the runs didn't score until after that. So all those are unearned runs, by the way. 7. Mario Soto on patient 31. And that's a base on balls. So Hodges walks. Brian Giles. A 7 again. So it's a lot of bad luck off for Soto. 7 and a 20. And that's ball 4, back-to-back walks for Soto. Now Soto had a no-hitter going until the 6th inning. And since then, he's kind of fallen apart. First and second. Okendo is we're going to try to bunt with Okendo. Okendo's bunt is, he doesn't bunt very much, 2-3. Look at that. And that's not going to happen. Oh, it's a 4, close, but no cigar. All right, so he doesn't bunt. It's going to be a tough 11. That's a strikeout. Number 8 for Mario Soto. And it's Tom Terrific. Going to swing away. 5 pitches in the card. Again, an 8, a tough 76. That's a K. Back-to-back Ks. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the order, Wilson, who's 0 for 3 today. Here's a pitch. That's a 4. Tough 0-7 and strike 3. So after the first 2 walks, Soto strikes out the side. No runs, no hits. We go top of the 8th. Alex Trevino, Soto, probably see a pinch hitter, and Redis. Here's the pitch from Seaver. That's 11. 11's a tough 95. And that is a fly to left. 1 up and 1 down. Got a pinch hit here. And it's going to be Householder. Householder's coming in, pinch hit. He actually pinch hit in this game. So Householder's in there for Mario Soto. And hopefully I have the don't know what I do with the pitchers. These are the Mets here. Ah, I see. I have the picture of them here. Okay, it's all good. All right, Householder up against Tom Terrific. 1 out, top of the 8th. Here's a pitch from Terrific. That's a 12. That's in play. 70. He's banged from the left side, but it doesn't make a difference because the pitchers don't have splits. We're not going there. 12 is in play. 70, and that is going to be a fly to left. Back-to-back fly balls to left field. They're keeping George Foster busy out there. 2 out, nobody on, top of the 8th. 5-2 Mets. Grand slam by Darryl Strawberry, and then a solo shot by Dave Kingman. Gave the Mets all the runs they needed. 6 in play, 44. In play, 44. And that is popped up, right side. 3 up, 3 down. Kingman makes the catch. Hold on a second. What did I do wrong here? Redis. Should be Redis on top, and I don't have him on top. Ah, there it is. So Redis, we did a 44 on Redis. It was in 6 in play 44. And it's a comebacker. Seaver stabs at it. Makes the play. And now retires the side. Ground ball. 1. All right. That's going to be Eddie Milner. In the top of the 9th. Against Seaver. Hopefully Seaver can go the complete game. Tucker Ashford against a new pitcher. And I'm trying to remember who I saw in the let's quickly take a peek at who played in this game. Nice stream baseball, baseball. All right, so I have to bring up the game. And I would bring it up on the phone too. No, I have pictures of this game actually. I can just look at my pictures. Took pictures of this game so I can see who I needed to bring in. And it's going to be pitching. It's going to be Tom Hume. Tom Hume's coming in. And if it's not Hume, depending on the righty-lefty matchups, Hume and Scherer. Hume, Scherer, and Pastore. So those are the 3 guys. And I will remember those. 5-2. Good game. So Hume. Pastore is 1. Tom Hume is another. There's more pitchers here. All right. Puleo. Jeff Russell. Bill Scherer, he's a lefty. So who's coming up for the Mets? Got Ashford, Strawberry. So Ashford's a righty, Strawberry's a lefty, and then Kingman's a righty. So we're going to bring in, not the lefty, but we will bring in Tom Hume, the righty. So Tom Hume comes in to pitch. It was 7 for Soto. All right, here's Tucker Ashford pitch from Tom Hume. Tom Hume, 4.77 ERA, 3-5 record. It's the 7 that's in play 19, and that will be against a righty. That's a base hit. Throws a rope to left. Played on the hop by Redis or Redis. It's Gary Redis. That sounds familiar. Gary Redis. I will check that out. The Darryl Strawberry with runner on, nobody out. Pitch from Hume. That's a 4. A patient 42. Patient 42. And that's ball 4. First and second, just like that. For the Mets, they're up 5-2. Dave Kingman. Here's a pitch from Hume. That's a 10. A 10 is defense. And a 0-1 is an automatic, whatever it is. Error on the shortstop. What kind of an error? Shortstop, two-base error. So ground ball to Concepcion, and he throws it away. Ball sails over the first baseman, Dreesen's head. One run will score. The other one's going third. So that's going to be an E6 two-base error on Concepcion. Second error on Concepcion today. The run scores on that error. We're on second and third. Second and third, and it's George Foster. And now the Reds are going to walk Foster. Intentionally walk Foster to load the bases. And I want to fix this. This is driving me nuts. I got a card here. Cards and dice. Say Soto. Hey there. Who's there? Who's in the house? RJL. Go Mets. Philip Reynolds in the house as well. I'm going to fix that Darryl Strawberry card. It's bugging me. I just printed these out. I wanted to play Payoff Pitch, and I just bought the set. $9, the whole set. And I'm not exaggerating. 5 minutes later, I got an email, and I had it. And I just quickly printed out the teams I needed. And I started to play, just like that. So I'm just tidying up a little bit of Darryl Strawberry's card. It's a little bit sloppy. There we go. Done. All right, so Dave Kingman and then George Foster, Tucker Ashford. Ashford second. George Foster walks to load the bases. Infield is in now. It is 6-2. Infield's in. You got Strawberry at third, Kingman at second, and Foster at first. Ron Hodges. Here's the pitch. You know what? We can bring in Scherer to face Hodges, but no, I'm not going to do that. We'll not do that right now. I don't think it's necessary. That's a Niner ballpark. 72, a lefty. It goes up to 60. So it goes up to second. I got to watch out for the right side because the right side is to 45. So that's a big difference. So it goes up to 60 to 72, so it's going to be in play. In play 0-9, that's going to be a base hit. One run scores. Let's see what the cards say. Grounder up the middle. Two runners advance, two bases. So scoring is Strawberry. There comes Kingman. And into third base is Foster. Two-run single for Ron Hodges. He's 1 for 3 now. Score is 8-2. Mets have broken it open. Yes, sirree. Brian Giles. Pitch from Hume. 8. 8 is a tough. A 20 is a strikeout. That's the first out. Brian Giles down swinging. Okendo. Infield is back. Niner ballpark again. 0-9. 0-9 versus a righty is going to be a base hit. That's going to score 1. See what happens. The other runner advances 1 base. There's only 1 out, so first and second. RBI single for Okendo. And Tom Terrific. Here's a pitch. Terrific. 6 tough. Tough 69. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, first and second. All right. Mookie Wilson. Here's the pitch from Hume. It's a Niner. Niners ballpark. 46 is going to be 1 above. Oh, he's batting lefty, so it's going to fall into ballpark. Versus the righty is 1-12. And it's a 0-0. And that's going to be a rare play. Rare play. 5. Reroll 2d6. If the total is equal or higher than the pitcher's hold is a 7. Roll 2d6. And that's a 7. Higher It's a balk and runners advance. Holy smokes. That happens like once every 27 games. That's a balk. Both runners advance. Hume doesn't like it. And second and third now. 2 outs. Mookie Wilson. Here's the pitch. And Niner. A ballpark again at 22. Batting left. He's going to take us into wheelhouse. 1-12 is out of here. And that's a 27. That's a base hit. And with 2 outs, runner on second, Okendo, he may score. That's going to be a 2-run single. And Okendo is a runner 6. He will score. 2-run single. So the balk really hurt him. No, center field. Center field. So 2-run single by Mookie Wilson, and that's going to take us to the guy who started us off, Tucker Ashford. And all I can say is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's allowed 5. 6 he's allowed. But one is on an error. So those two were actually all right. Ashford is a righty. We're going to bring in Frank Pastore. That's it. Can't take it anymore. So he went point 2. Pastore now. Here's the pitch from Pastore to Tucker Ashford. That's a 6, a tough 38. That's a ground ball, first base. Dreesen is going to race Ashford to the bag. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs for the Mets. Make it 11-2. On 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. A balk. 2 walks. And an error. 11-2, top of the ninth. Seaver's going for a complete game. I love Tom. What a guy. What a great pitcher. What a class act. That's a 4 tough 58. And it's a fly to left. 1 up, 1 down. Cesar Cedillo. A 3 is a patient 66. And that's a hit by pitch, so Cedillo gets plunked. Cedillo's on at first, and we'll double check that. A 3 is a patient, and a patient 66. And yes, sir, he gets plunked. Johnny Bench, 1 out, 1 on. Johnny today is homered. He's 1 for 3. That's a 6 is in play, 72. And this may take us into the double play range, and it does. We're going to use that 6. Bench is a 10. Seaver's a 6. As 72 says, little ground ball, second base. Giles flips to Okendo, relay to first in time. It's a 4-6-3. And the ball game, my friends, the ball game is over. The Mets with a decisive victory. Beautiful. Tom Seaver with a complete game victory wins his first game of the season. How did Seaver do today? Let's take a quick peek. Gave up a hit in the 7th, a home run. And then he gave up a couple more hits in the 4th. One of them a home run to Bench. And another hit in the 3rd. So that's 1, 2. That's a 4-hitter. So the franchise pitches a 4-hitter. Gives up 2 runs on 2 home runs. Who did he walk? Did he walk anybody? No? No walks. See how many strikeouts Terrific had. And one there. Now I picked up the 1984 baseball season card set. So we can get a picture of Seaver when he pitches. That'd be great to have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts for Terrific. Oh, I wrote in the wrong place. No walks. Heck of a ball game. And he pitched to 27 and 4, 31 batters. He did hit a batter at the end. There you go. So let's take the let's fix that. So I truly enjoyed that game. It was a lot of fun. Mets having, I think that's my sixth victory of this in 20 games. So it has not been fun. But Tom picks up the victory. CP Cards and Dice. I hope this helped out a little bit in terms of I didn't have a lot of interaction with the fast action cards, and I tried to slow up to make it kind of a tutorial-ish. Slow up with that aspect of it. And that's it. So I don't have much more to say. Soto, you know, he actually had a very unusual start. In other words, he was dominant for the first 5 innings. And then when his defense kind of fell apart on him, that first ground ball that went for an error, that kind of led to a series of hits, and singles, and home runs. But Mario went 7 complete and struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Mario was dominant when it comes to the strikeout department. Where he faltered a bit was in the hits. He gave up a grand slam to Darryl Strawberry. And I think we're going to go down to the field to talk to Darryl. Let's do that. Let's talk to Darryl. Hey, folks, here we are with Darryl Strawberry, the hero of the game. Hit his first grand slam against Mario Soto, and we're still waiting to retrieve that ball. Tell us a little bit about that at bat there, Darryl. Well, you know, it was a pitch. It was down the middle, and that's my gangster, Darryl Strawberry. And I just took a swing, my best swing, gave it my best swing, and drove it deep, and it had the distance. And now the Mets won the ball game. That's really what counts. And thank you, Darryl. Thanks for that those comments. And well, that's about it. So then Hume really struggled. He had, that was a crazy inning. He got a hit, a walk, then a 2-base error allowed a run to score. Then it was an intentional walk, and then a single, a balk, another single, and then a ground ball to end the inning. And that was it. That was all she wrote. So this is CP Cards and Dice, all in good fun. And we'll see you guys soon. I'm going to set up another game. Ground ball. And I do the pop-ups in blue, pop-ups and flyouts in blue. And that's pretty obvious. I found another walk. So Soto walked 3 batters towards the end. Kind of lost it. Totally lost it. And he gave up, how many hits did I say? He gave up 3 hits. He's pinch hit 4 in the 8th. So he gave up only 3 hits, but he walked 3. And he gave up 5 runs, all unearned runs. No hit by pitch and no wild pitches. Batters faced, he faced 18. No, he faced 27, 28 batters faced. Then it was Hume. He faced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 batters. Pastora faced 1. Hume gave up 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. Very easy to read when you make them green. You have a couple of walks, a couple of strikeouts. But let's calculate the earned runs. And then later on, when I input this information, it'll double check it for me. But that was 1 run. Oh, okay. So 2 runs are definitely unearned. So total came 6. So it's 4 in that error. So it's gonna. I'm gonna say 3 runs. 6, 3. Because the other ones would have probably scored. So this is CP Cards and Dice saying thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. It's all Payoff Pitch, 1983, PDF.